What's up, YouTube? Just got delivery in today. A few things came in. We'll open them up later, but this is what I'm excited about. For those of you who are not familiar with Tamiya products, this is the TT-02B. B stands for buggy. This happens to be the Plasma Edge 2. It's the 2 version because the original Plasma Edge came on, I believe, the TT-02 chassis, which had some flaws, and those have been addressed on this chassis. The main problem with the other chassis was you break an A-arm mount and you have to buy a whole new chassis because it's one piece. This one's not. This one's it's separate, so that's a plus. Anyway, this TT-02 chassis is a touring car chassis, and the B version, what they do is they add longer A-arms, suspension, oil-filled shocks, more travel, and buggy wheels and tires, and then of course the buggy body and wing and things like that. And it's worked well. There's a lot of different versions of this. They have, I think, a Dual Ridge. They have the Neo Scorcher, and they have this one, and maybe a few others. But anyway, let's look a little closer here. I did get the original, well, not the original, but the re-release, I think, was 2016 or 17, and this was the re-release. They came out with an even newer one, and it's black or black metallic or something like that. But I opted out for the more original looking one. And this one I'm pretty sure I have to paint the body. The other one comes with like a mirror shine black looking body on it. I'm really not a fan. It does have some, you know, it's got black wheels and things like that. But I opted for this one. And it's a great looking buggy. This body to build, again, I've only built a couple lately. I have a Durga. I didn't build it. I bought it built, but I did strip it apart and put it back together, pretty much all of that. And I did build my little Remo rocket. That was a kit. Other than that, and the Losi, the little mini T, I built that a long time ago. And other than that, all my other cars are almost ready to run or ready to run. So I'm itching to build something again. I did build my first RC ever that I built was a Tamiya Falcon. And then after that, it was the Gold Pen RC10. So this is going to be fun. And I did order some bearings, so I hope that the bearings are in one of these packages here. We'll find out in a second. Here's a close-up look at the inside here. The cool thing about this is that it does have a 60 amp ESC that runs brushed or brushless. And so it does come with the brushed. It comes with the torque tune. I think it's 25 turn, 24. I'm not sure about that. But you could run that motor, and then you could program it and then hook up a brushless to this with the same ESC. And that's really cool. I was skeptical about it at first when I saw some videos. I've been watching some people running 17.5s, 10.5 brushless with this, and no problems on 3S. I don't know if it has a LiPo cutoff, but you can always just time it or just get yourself the LiPo alarm that will let you know when it's time to stop driving so you don't over drain your LiPos. I'm not sure. The older versions, I don't think they had a LiPo cutoff. I will, when I get into this one and start reading, I'll find out for sure or not. I'm going to run LiPos regardless. I'll just buy an alarm if this doesn't have a cutoff. But the ESC, that's some really nice stuff, because I do that. I switch out brushless, and I switch out brushed all the time. Especially with my my WO Toys 0303, I've done that a few times. So that's fun. And so what I'll do is I'll build it. I'll run it on the torque tune. Matter of fact, I'll build it and I'll run it on an RS540 first. I have an RS540, basically the silver can. It's like one step up of the silver can. It's a pretty decent motor to start with. Then you would have the RS540, and then you would get the torque tuned, and after that it gets the sport tuned. And then they have some various ones past that. So we'll start the build off with a RS540 on nickel metal. Then we'll go 2S. Then we'll go 3S. We'll see what happens. And then we'll change out that RS540, and then we'll put in the torque tuned. And we'll do the same thing. We'll run nickel metal, 2S, and 3S. And then after that, we'll go brushless. And I'll use the same ESC, and I ordered an LRP 10.5 sensor, because this is a censored brushless system. So when you run brushless with this ESC, it's got to be a censored motor. I've got a 17.5 in my Durga. I'll probably be swapping them around as well. Anyway, so that'll be coming here soon. I'll do a build video, and then we'll do a testing video. I did order ball bearings. It was the metal shocks. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with mostly Tamiya. I'm not sure if I say that right ever. I'm always going back and forth. Tamiya. I'm gonna stick with Tamiya from now on. Tamiya. Anyway, so as you can see, we've got metal diffs, upgrades, things like that. You know, different tires, drive cups, dog bones, because this does come with plastic dog bones. But they're built well. I haven't. I've seen people running them with brushless, no problem. So it's really cool, man. I'm happy. This was $115, I think. eBay, $115, and it comes with the motor and the ESC that runs brushed and brushless. Can't beat it. Okay, let's put this to the side real fast. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm not sure what these are going to be. What we got going on? Okay, cool. This is my Mini T. It's the gears for the transmission of my Mini T. The one where the drive cup gear here. Let me see if you can see that a little bit better. Right there. They're rounded off, and so it's best just to buy the whole package instead of just buying, you know, two. Just get the whole transmission set. So right on. Cool. I think this was maybe $7 to $10. I'm not positive. So she'll be back up and running. All right. This is the FS Racing diff. I was just going to order the gear that broke, but I decided just to order the whole diff, and then I have extra gears and extra bearings and everything like that if I need it from the previous diff that failed. It did last a good while. I ran about, I don't know, 20, 30 3S packs and a bunch of other 2S and things like that, and I jumped it I don't know how many times. Probably out of those battery packs, they got, say, 33S packs, 20 of them were in the back jumping. But I did end up breaking this. The diffs, these feel good. The steel feels good. The inside design is what got me. Okay, so if you look here, let me see. Okay, right there. So you'll see that's the way these work. There's no other gears. There's no other gear here or here. Okay, so there's just these 4 total. And the drive cup gear and bearing is what broke on the other one. So you can see here, that's where the other gear was at that broke. So it was just kind of weird that they don't have, instead of using 4 here, they use 2, and then they just attach this one to the drive cup. It's kind of weird. That might be a reason why it failed. I'm not sure. But you can see they broke. But anyway, so we got a new one of those. I'll install that. Maybe I'll do a video installing that. There it is. FS Racing. It's real simple. This better be bearings so I can start building my kit. Oh, it's not. It's not. It actually has nothing to do with RCing whatsoever. It's for my dog, pet armor, fleas and ticks. Gotta keep them off them, you know? I think this was like 15 bucks, I'm not sure. Not a bad deal. See how good it works this season. I've used a couple other brands. I'm gonna try this one. It is, that's the main ingredient in most of them. Right there. So no bearings. I did track those bearings, and they are in the Bay Area. So I thought they'd be here today, but they're not. So what I will do is I will fix the low-C, and I will fix the diff on the Marauder, FS Racing Marauder, and the diff on the low-C, and we can get going again. But this build right here is going to be fun. I can't wait. And the next build will probably be either the Top Force or maybe even a street car. Maybe just the TT-02, and build one of those up for speed runs and stuff like that. Because I really don't have a street car. The Mini T is kind of turned into a street car, but it's still a buggy. So that'll be what I'll do. But anyway, guys, this is it right here. TT-02B Plasma Edge number 2. It's pretty sick, man. Pretty stoked about this. But anyway, you guys have a good day. Peace.